Hello everyone, welcome to my session on puzzles, condition based. This is a very difficult part in entire puzzles concept. Why? Because the data is very simple, but you need to explore the answers using the questions. Okay, so completely each and every question based on some conditions only. Two persons are come together, two persons are cannot come together. Suppose a group of two groups are there, and etc. etc. So many conditions are there. So we need to identify which condition is applicable and which condition is not applicable, etc. Okay, this is entirely different type of puzzles. Okay, now if you go through this entire video, you know the little bit concept based on the condition puzzle. Okay, now my first one. A team of 5 is to be selected from among us 5 boys, A, B, C, D, E, and 4 girls, P, Q, R, and S. Some criteria for selection are A and S have to be together, and P cannot be put with R, D and Q cannot go with together, C and E have to be together, and R cannot be put with B. This is my question. Okay. Now, here two conditions are there, cannot and put together. A and S have to be together. So just write down A and S. P cannot put with R. So P and R cannot go with each other. D and Q cannot go with each other. And C and E have to be together. Next, R cannot go with B. Here totally 5 conditions are there. 3 cannot and 2 can. What is the can? A and S have to be together, and C and E have to be together. And what about the cannot? P and R cannot go with each other. D and Q cannot go with each other. R and B cannot go with each other. Okay. Now what happened? If team of 5, we required 5 members. Among boys, A, B, C, D, 5 boys and 4 girls. This is the data. That's it. Now, we require to select 5 members based on the some conditions. What are the conditions? Purely based on the questions only. Now, let us move to the questions. And one more important point is, unless otherwise stated, these criteria are applicable to all the questions. Okay. అంటే ఏంటంటే ఆడు ఏదైనా సరే సమ్ పర్టికులర్ కేసు కానీ ఏమైనా అప్లై చేస్తేనే ఆ క్వశ్చన్కి అప్పుడు మాత్రం మనం చేంజ్ చేయాలి తప్ప రిమైనింగ్ ఏవి చేంజ్ చేయడానికి మాత్రం ఛాన్స్ లేదు. రైట్ నౌ హియర్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ డౌన్ వాట్ ఆర్ దే పిఆర్ డిక్యూఆర్బి పిఆర్ డిక్యూఆర్బి అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద అప్లికబుల్ ఏఎస్సిఈ ASCE. Now come to the first question. How many members are required? 5 members. Okay. Here A and B, this is the C and this is the D. Okay. If 2 of the members have to be boys, the team will consist of. Here if you observe, whatever the boys, that is A, B, C, D, E. And whatever the girls, that is equal to P, Q, R, S, right? Your girls are P, Q, R, S. P, Q, R, S. Now you have to solve each and every question based on this data. If 2 of the members are boys, that means any 2 members out of 5 members. Okay, the team will consist of. Directly go to the options. Here, A and S. Suppose A is there, S must be there. AS. Here is not there. Just strike of that option. Next, strike of this option. Why? Because A and S go with each other. Okay. So, in the third option and fourth option, S is there, but A is not there. Just strike of those 2 options. Now come to the remaining 2. AS is there. Suppose C is there, E must be there. So C is not exist. Leave it. Next, 2 boys must be there. In this case, AB. In this case, AD. That's okay. Now, if you observe, if you P is there, R should not be there. There is no, here P is there, but R is not there. Here R is there, P is not there. Next, D and Q. If you observe D and Q, so this is also not applicable. So what is the answer? Option A is the correct answer. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఆ కండిషన్ ఏంటి, బాయ్స్ ఎవరు గర్ల్స్ ఎవరు, ఆ కండిషన్స్ ఏంటి, ఆ కండిషన్స్ బేస్కొని ఆన్సర్ ఎక్స్ట్రా చేయడమే, అంత మించి ఇంకేం లేదు. బట్ బీ కేర్ఫుల్, చాలా కాషియస్గా ఉండాలి. ఏ ఒక్క చిన్న మిస్టేక్ చేసినా పోతుంది. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్, ఇఫ్ ఆర్ బి వన్ ఆఫ్ ది మెంబర్స్, we have to find 5 members. If R be one of the members, the other members of the team are. R ఉంటే P కానీ B కానీ ఉండడానికి వీల్లేదు. నెక్స్ట్, ఇక్కడ బాయ్స్ ఎంతమంది ఉండాలి, గర్ల్స్ ఎంతమంది ఉండాలి అలాగే చెప్పాడా? చెప్పలేదు, లీవ్ ఇట్. సో ఆర్ ఉంటే P కానీ B కానీ ఉండడానికి వీల్లేదు. P is there, strike of this one. And next, yes, again remaining all. Next, ఇంకా D and Q. Suppose if any D and Q is there, no. A ఉంటే S కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి. ఎస్, ఇక్కడ S ఉంది, ఏ లేదు, తీసేయండి. AS. CE, here CE not there. Next, D and Q cannot go with each other. Here D and Q is there, so strike of this option also. So what is the answer? Answer is option B. This is very simple. Okay, later we will discuss the tough questions also. Get ready. What is the next one? If 2 of the members are girls, D is one of the member. Total 5 members are there. That means 2 of the members are girls and D must be there, the members of the team. Girls P, Q, R, S. Suppose D is there, Q cannot go with D. And ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి మనకి, ఎక్కడైతే Q ఉందో just strike of those 2 options. Leave it. Next, AS is there. Here S is there, but A is not there. A and S can go with each other. So what is the answer? Option C is the correct answer. Right? ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఎక్కడైతే ఏవైతే మనకి ఛాన్స్ లేదో ఆప్షన్స్ అని ఎలిమినేట్ చేసేయండి. దట్స్ ఇట్. నెక్స్ట్, ఇఫ్ A and C are members, 5 members లో A and C are members, ఇంకా ఏమైనా కండిషన్ ఇచ్చడం ఇవ్వలేదు. కానీ మనకు తెలిసింది ఏంటంటే ఏ ఉంటే S కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి, C ఉంటే E కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి. ES, 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 PQ, leave it. So 3 options are there. Next, D ఉంటే Q ఉండడానికి వీల్లేదు, not there. P ఉంటే R ఉండడానికి వీల్లేదు, not there. And R ఉంటే B ఉండడానికి వీల్లేదు, is not there. A ఉంటే S ఉండాలి, satisfy. C ఉంటే E ఉండాలి, all are satisfied. Okay. And what is the condition of these, which one of these 3 options are valid? Adi manaku kavali. BES, DES and ESP. So what is the answer? D and Q, no. R and B, no. AS is there, C is also there. And is there any conditions? No, there is no condition. బాయ్స్ ఎంతమంది ఉండాలి, గర్ల్స్ ఎంతమంది ఉండాలి, అది ఏమీ లేదు. ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏమంటున్నాడు? కెనాట్ బి. దిస్ ఇస్ ద వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ద మెయిన్ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ద రిమైనింగ్ 3 questions and this question is, in the remaining 3 questions can be, but in this case cannot be. So ఈ 3 options satisfy, ఇది ఒక్కడే సాటిస్ఫై కావట్లేదు. We required cannot. So what is the answer? Option D is the correct answer. అది అర్థమైందా? ఇక్కడ 3 సాటిస్ఫై అవుతున్నాయి, ఒక్కడే సాటిస్ఫై అవ్వట్లేదు. బట్ అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ కూడా ఏదైతే సాటిస్ఫై కాదు, కెనాట్. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, ఇఫ్ ఇంక్లూడింగ్ P అట్లీస్ట్ 3 members are girls. 3 members are girls అంటే 3 girls and 2 boys. అందులో P కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి. ఓకే, P కంపల్సరీ. ద మెంబర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది 2 అదర్ దెన్ P are. P ఉంటే R ఉండడానికి వీల్లేదు. R ఆప్షన్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటే స్ట్రైక్ అప్ చేసేయండి. Okay. Next, 2 girls must be there. QS, QS, QS. Yes. Next, A ఉంటే S ఉంటే కంపల్సరీ A ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ A లేరు, తీసేయండి. S ఇక్కడ A లేరు, తీసేయండి. Yes. What is the answer? Option A is the answer. ఈ పజిల్ చాలా సింపుల్ పజిల్. నెక్స్ట్ కొంచెం డిఫికల్ట్ పజెస్ మనం చదువు. Is it clear, all of you? Right. Go to the next one. From time to time, the managing director of a company appoints a planning committee. Each consists of exactly 3 members. Eligible for appointment are 3 executive from finance BCD and 3 executive operations EFM. Okay, finance BCD and execution operations EFM. BCD EFM. Okay. At least 1 member must be from finance and at least 1 member from the operations. So how many members are required? The managing director company appoints planning committee, each consists of exactly 3 members. Consists of 3 members. 1 from operations and 1 from finance. And what is the third person? Maybe operations or maybe finance. It depends upon the question. Okay. Next, at least 1 member must be from finance and at least 1 member from the operations. Next, if B is appointed, C cannot be appointed. B and C cannot go with each other. Neither D nor F can be appointed unless other is appointed. అంటే ఇక్కడ D ఉంటే F కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి, F ఉంటే D కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి. Neither D nor F can be appointed unless the other is also appointed. అంటే D కానీ F కానీ వాళ్ళిద్దరిలో ఎవరో ఒకరు అపాయింట్ అయితేనే ఇంకొకరు అపాయింట్ అవుతారు. D అపాయింట్ అవ్వకపోతే F అపాయింట్ అవ్వడు. F appoint avakapothe D appoint avadu. So D and F can go with each other. B and C cannot go with each other. Next, if E is appointed, M must be appointed. If E is appointed, M must be appointed. This is the data, right? Based on this data, we can solve the questions. Okay. Now, right, first one here, what happened? Finance, operations. Here BCD, EFM. Okay, cannot go with each other and go with each other. BC cannot go with each other and DF go with each other. And next, EM also go with each other. This is the data. Based on this data, we can solve the questions. Now, which are the following an acceptable committee? What we required? 3 members. 1 operations, 1 finance. EFM, is it valid? All are from the finance. Sorry, all are from the operations. So just strike off this one. DEF, DFM, PDM. Okay, now come to here. If D is there, F must be there. E is there, M must be there. So what happened here? DF is there, but what about E? So this is not a correct answer. DF, that is okay. If M is there, E must be required. Okay, so is not there. Next, BDM. Okay, so what happened if M is there and so which of the acceptable committee? See, all of you listen. What is the previous case? Neither D nor F can be appointed unless other is also appointed. D appointed the compulsory appointed. If E is appointed, M must be appointed, right? Now, E appointed, M must be appointed. No. But if M appointed, E appointed, is it valid? No. Ikkada chudandi chala careful ga. If E appointed, M must be appointed. If E appointed, M must be appointed. If E not appointed, then what about M? May be appointed, may not be appointed. Okay, E kani appoint అయ్యేడు అంటే M కంపల్సరీ అవ్వాలి. E appoint కాకపోతే M అవుతలేదు మనకు అనవసరం. Okay, now what happened? D ఉంటే F కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి and M. So this is a valid. What about BDM? It's not a valid. ఎందుకు BDM not a valid? D ఉంటే కంపల్సరీ F ఉండాలి. అది ఏంటంటే neither D nor F can be appointed unless the other is also appointed. So here, this is not a valid. Okay. So what is the answer? Option D, FM, which is required answer. Next, what is the next one? If appointees from operations are in the majority in the committee, total how many members are there? 3 members. Operations majority, that means operations 2 and finance 1. operations 2, finance 1. The committee must include. ఇక చూడండి, EFM లో ఈ అపాయింట్ అయితే ఎం కంపల్సరీ అపాయింట్ అయితే రాదు. ఓకే, ఈ అపాయింట్ కాకపోతే ఎఫ్ఎం అపాయింట్ అవ్వచ్చా? ఇఫ్ ఎఫ్ఎం కానీ అపాయింట్ అయితే అక్కడ డి అపాయింట్ అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారంటే జస్ట్ చేంజ్ ద కలర్స్, రైట్? ఇఫ్ ఈ అపాయింటెడ్, ఎం మస్ట్ బి అపాయింటెడ్. If E is not appointed, then what happened? FM must be appointed or not. Right. EM, FM is possible. Is it possible to EF? It's not a possible. Why? If E is appointed, M must be appointed. Suppose EF are there, this is highly impossible. Okay, why? Because EF తీసుకునేటప్పుడు ఈతో పాటు M కంపల్సరీ, EFM పాసిబిలిటీ ఉండదు. ఎందుకంటే అక్కడ మనకు 2 ఆపరేషన్ ఫినాన్స్ నుంచి ముగ్గురు రావాలి. ఆపరేషన్స్ 2 మెంబర్స్ అయితే ఫినాన్స్ నుంచి ఒకరు ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ ఈఎఫ్ఎం పాసిబిలిటీ లేదు. ఇక్కడ అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారంటే ఈఎంఎఫ్ఎం, వాట్ ఈస్ ద కామన్? కామన్ ఈజ్ ఎం ఆర్ నాట్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్? ద కమిటీ మస్ట్ ఇంక్లూడ్, దట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎం. ఓకే, నౌ వాట్ ఈస్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్? If the restrictions of an appointment also apply for 4 members committee appointed from the same group of executive, which are the following will be true. Previous team 2 batches నుంచి రావాలి, finance and operations. But ikkadamantadu, if the restrictions of an appointment also apply to the 4-member committee appointed from the same group of executives, all are from finance or all of operations, is it possible? It's not a possible. Which are the following will be the true? See, if B appointed, M is also appointed. What is the condition? If E is appointed, M is also appointed, right? So first one may be true. If F is appointed, C also appointed. Is it valid? That's right. If C is appointed, E also appointed. If C is appointed, E must. Is it valid? No. E is appointed, then only E must be appointed. Next, F and C. If F is there, then D must be there. Okay, so what happened? If B and M, this is not a valid. Why? Because if instead of B, E is there, then only this is true. Instead of C, if E is there, then this is true. If appointed F and here D must be there. So what happened? None of the above will be true. That is the answer. Right? What is the next one? If appointee is from finance or in the majority of a committee, that committee must include. Here operations, here finance, and 2 members from finance and 1 member from operations. Right. BC is valid. BC is not a valid. Why? Because BC cannot go with each other. BD is valid and CD also valid. BC is not a valid. Okay, so which person is the common? That is D. But D is there? No. Okay, next, if appointee is from finance is the majority, that committee must include. D is a common. No. Next, if D is there, F must be there. If B is there, then what happened? What about the other 2 persons and BD? If B is there, then BD. If C is there, then CD. Okay, so what is the other one? F must be in from the operations. So what is the answer? In this case, both are valid. Both are valid. Only D, as actually answer ఏంటంటే D అవ్వాలి. ఇక్కడ option is not exist, but option ఏంటి? B or C chance లేదు. So what is the answer? In your examination, D must be there. Just as like the second question. Next one. There are 5 men, A, B, C, D, E, and E, and 6 women, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Here, men, women, A, B, C, D, E, and 6 women, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Advocates, Next. Okay, I'm going to write down in the other color. Yeah. Advocates. Next, doctors. Next, teachers. Some teams are to be selected among the 11 persons subject to the following condition. We required the 11 members subject to following condition. APU have to be together. Here, APU have to be together. B cannot go with D. B cannot go with R. E and Q have to be together. C and T have to be together. D and P cannot go with each other. And C and Q cannot go with each other. These are the conditions. Who are the advocates? We don't know. Who are the doctors? We don't know. Who are the teachers? We don't know. Okay, but we know that total male members A, B, C, D, E and women P, Q, R, S, T, U and APU must be go with each other, EQ and CT, BD, BR, DP and CQ. Okay, now come to this case. BD, BR, BD, BR, DP, CQ is not a valid. And what about the valid? What are valid? APU. Next, EQ, CT. EQ, CT. Okay, next, advocates, doctors, teachers, and what about the male? Male that is equal to A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, sorry, A, B, C, D and E. What about the female? P, Q, R, S, T, U. What about the female? They got P, Q, R, S, T, U. P, Q, R, S, T, U. This is the condition. And doctor, advocates, doctors, and teachers. Advocates, doctors, and teachers. TA, doctors, ADV. Right. So this is the data. Now come to the first one. If the team is so consists of 2 male advocates, 2 lady doctors, and 1 teacher, what we require? 2 male advocates, 2 lady doctors, and 1 teacher. Male or female? We don't know. Okay, 2 male advocates, 2 lady teachers, and lady doctors, and 1 teacher. Right. Go to the first one, ABPU. APU is there. 2 male advocates. AB. Let us consider that is equal to advocate. Why? Because we don't know who are the advocates or who are the lawyers or etc. Okay. Yes, here condition is there. AB are advocates. CD, PQ, and S are doctors, and the rest are teachers. This is very, very important. Here, A, B, R, these are advocates. C, D, P, Q, S are doctors. And whatever the remaining, A, B over, C, D over, what about the E? And next, here 3 plus 5, 8 members are over. Here 5 plus 6, 11 members. E. And P, Q, R, S, T, U. These are all the teachers. Okay, A, B are advocates. And I'm going to write down advocates. It's very clumsiness, right? Okay. Advocates. who are the advocates, that is equal to ABR. Next, who are the doctors? CDPQS. CDPQS. And next, who are the teachers? Remaining persons, that is ETU. Right. Now, what is the first question? Two male advocates, that is equal to AB. AB must be there. Okay. If A is there, PU must be there. Okay. So, PU, APU, APU. No. So, leave it. What is the next one? B. B and D cannot go with each other. No. B and R cannot go with each other. BR, strike of this one. Here, only one advocate is there. What we require? Two advocates, two male advocates. That is equal to AB, not required. AB, okay. Here AB, APU, right. DP is not a valid. Next, CQ is not a valid. Next, APU, okay. EQ, suppose Q is there, E must be there. Next, CT, C is there, T must be there. No. Here, what we require? Two male doctors, male advocates, that is valid. AB, AB. Two lady doctors. What are the doctors? PQS are doctors. PQ, PS, valid. And next, one teacher, ETU. U is there, U is there. Now, what is the correct? That is important. DP, no. CQ, no. CTC is not there. If Q is there, E must be there. If you observe this one, if a Q is there, E must be there. So this is not at all correct. So what is the answer? Option B is the correct answer. What is the answer? Option B is the correct answer. Is it clear? So this is the condition puzzle. Now go to the next one. If the team is consist of one male advocate, here we required one male advocate. Next, two doctors and three teachers. Here either male or female, nothing to worry. C may not go with the T. In this case, another condition is also there. C cannot go with T. C and T is not a valid. The members of a team are. C. What are the advocates A, B, R? Okay. A, only one advocate. Only one advocate. Suppose A, B, R. Two of these three members is there. Just strike off this one. AB is there. No. And APU, here U is there. Just strike off this one. Here U is there. Just strike off this one. Only two are left. Why? Because APU must be required, right? Here U is there. Leave it. And next, EQ valid. And here EQ valid. BD. No. Next, BR. No. Next, DP. No. CQ. QQ. No. Now, two doctors. What are the doctors? CDPQS. PQS. What we require? Two doctors. Here, PQS. And what about this one? PQ is a valid. This is also not a valid. So B. Why B is the correct? In this case, what we required? Two doctors. Here, two doctors means if you observe PQS, these three persons are doctors or not. Okay, here PQS, three doctors. We required only two doctors. And so this option is not a correct. So what is the answer? Option B is the correct answer. Okay, now I erase the remaining all. ఇక ఏంటంటే ఓన్లీ ఈ కండిషన్ మాత్రం ఉంచుతాను, మెథడ్ తీసేస్తాను. ఓకేనా? లేకపోతే చాలా కన్ఫ్యూజ్గా అవుతారు ఇంకా. ఇక మీరు ఏంటంటే అక్కడ ఆన్సర్స్ మీకు ఎక్కడైనా సరే ఉండేటప్పుడు కొంచెం జాగ్రత్త చూసుకోండి. లేదంటే ఒక్కసారి రిమైండ్ చేసుకోండి. ఓకేనా? సో సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ ఓవర్. నౌ కమ్ టు ద థర్డ్ వన్. If the team is so consist of one male advocate, either A or B, one male doctor, one male advocate, one male doctor, one female doctor, two teachers, right? Two teachers, male or female, is not mentioned. One lady doctor, one male doctor, one male advocate. Male advocates are A, B, R. So if suppose in any option A, B is there, just strike off that one. B and U is not available. If U is there, AP must be there. APU. And this is also AP is there, U is not there. APU. That's next. One male advocate. A. Either two, which are the following? Next, one male doctor. Male doctor, any one of these two, either C or D. C is there. D is there. Okay. And DP is not a valid, right? Suppose if you observe this one, DP. Strike out this one, option A is the correct one. ఇంకా రిమైనింగ్ మీరు చెక్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా లేదు. ఎందుకంటే D and P cannot go with each other. B and R cannot go with each other. B and D cannot go with each other. So what is the answer? Option A is the correct answer. Next, go to the fourth one. If the team is so consist of the one advocate, three doctors, one male teacher. One male teacher, the members of the team. One advocate, any one of ABR. If A is there, B, APU. Right. If DP is there, cancel that one. DP. No. If BD is there, cancel that one. No. BR is there, cancel that one. No. Next, CQ is there, cancel that one. No. All are valid. APU must be there. APU. Here APU is not there. Right. Okay. If E and Q, right. And C and T. If T is there, C must be there. So strike off this one. Okay. Now come to these three. So many options are there. One advocate. A is there. Advocate A, B, R, right? If A and R is there, just cancel that one. Here B and R is there, cancel that one. Of these, no. Next, three doctors. Any one of C, D, P, Q, S, P must be there. So P is there. And next, C, D, P, Q, S. C, S, two doctors. And what about the remember here teachers is also there. What about the teachers? ETV, ETU. Three doctors. Any one of these five, CD, PQ, S. Yes, one doctor. And next D, two doctors. And only these two. Yes, P. C is D, P, yes, valid. And what about this case? C, D, yes, it's valid. And next here, three doctors, D is there, Q is there, S is there. Any more? No. So all are valid. And one male teacher. What about the male teacher? That is equal to E. E must be required. Here, not there. Here, not there. Yes. So what is the answer? Option C. ఇక్కడ మనకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటంటే వన్ మేల్ టీచర్ రావాలి. సో రిమైనింగ్ ఆప్షన్స్ అన్ని క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోయాయి. ఓన్లీ సి ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ వన్. ఇంకా చూసారా అక్కడ పజిల్ ఏంటంటే మనకి 2 పేజెస్ రావాల్సి వస్తుంది వల్ల కష్టం అవుతుంది. ఆ పక్కనే మీరు నోట్ ఇదంతా నోట్ చేసుకోగలిగితే రిమైనింగ్ పజిల్ చాలా ఈజీగా సాల్వ్ చేయగలుగుతారు. ఓకేనా? కంప్లీట్‌గా కండిషన్స్ మనకి కరెక్ట్‌గా సాటిస్ఫై అవుతున్నాయా లేదా? అది మాత్రం చూడాలి. క్వెషన్ అండ్ ఆప్షన్స్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇందులో. రైట్? గో టు ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్. From a batch of 6 boys A, B, C, D, E and F and 4 girls P, Q, R, S, a team of 6 is to be selected. Here, what about the boys? That is A, B, C, D, E and F. And what about the girls? That is equal to P, Q, R, S. What we required? We require the 6 team on one condition. B and D have go with each other. And next, C cannot go with Q. F cannot go with A. F cannot go with D. P and R have to be together. P cannot go with S. A and E have to be together. Unless otherwise, this is the common. Unless otherwise, the mentioned the above criteria are applicable to all following conditions. That is the common to each and every question. Okay. So boys are A, B, C, D, E, F, and girls are P, Q, R, S. And these conditions are not applicable. Now come to this case. Boys A, B, C, D, E, F. And next girls. What are the girls? P, Q, R, S. P, Q, R, S. Okay. And next, what are the conditions? Cannot go with each other and go with each other. Here CQ, FA, CQ, FA, FD, DS, FD, DS, FD, PS. P cannot go with each other, right? Next, what are the applicable? DB, PR, next AE. These are all the applicable. Now, come to the first one. 4 members, including E, have to be boys, and one of the girls has to be R. Here, what happened? If 4 members, including E, have to be boys, and one girl has to be R, then the team consists of. We require the 4 members. Our 4 members, including E and R. So, what is the answer? Here, total 6 members. Already E must be there, and R also must be there. So, what about the remaining members? That's what we required. Okay. Right. E and R. S, E and R. Yes, E and R. Yes, E and R. That is the basic requirement. Leave it. Next. If QC is there, strike of this one. No. If FA is there, strike of this one. FD is there, strike of this one. PS is there, strike of this one. Next, F, no. PS, no. FD, no. Next, FA, no. Now, DB must be required. DB must be required. P ante R undali. So, this is not a valid. Option D is the correct one. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఎవరెవరు ఉండకూడదో అది ఆప్షన్ ఎలిమినేట్ చేస్తాం. ఎవరైతే ఉండాలో ఆప్షన్ ఎలిమినేట్ చేస్తాం. సో వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఆన్సర్? ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ ఫస్ట్ E and R must be required. అది మాత్రం చూసుకోండి. ఓకేనా? వాట్ ఇస్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్? If at least 3 members have to be girls and C agrees to team with Q, but Q refuses team with A. ఇక్కడ ఏంటి మనకి 6 members లో 3 girls ఉండాలి. 3 girls and 3 boys. Conditionality, C and Q valid, Q and A is not a valid. So apart from the remaining condition, these two conditions are also applicable for this question only. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ మాత్రమే అది అప్లికబుల్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా? నౌ ఇక చూడండి, 3 girls and 3 boys ఉన్నారు. BCD PRS, BDE PRS, BCD PQR, ACE PRS. That's valid. Next, QC, strike of this one. Next, ఇంకేమైనా ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? FA, no. FD, no. PS, strike of this option. Strike of this option. Option D. ఇంకా రిమైనింగ్ ఏమి చెక్ చేయక్కర్లే. ఆ 3 ఆప్షన్స్ ఎలిమినేట్ అయిపోయింది అనేసి అంటే దట్ వన్. ఓకే, P and S here is also there. PS. So this is also not correct. Why? Because P and S cannot go with each other. So what is the answer? Here C and Q valid, and P and R, yes. DB is also there, PR is also there, and E is not required. So what is the answer? Option C is the correct answer. Next, go to the next one. If not more than one member has to be a girl, then the team consists of, ante only one girl, remaining 5 members are boys. One girl and the remaining 5 members are boys. Okay, ABCDE, 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 ABC, ABCEF. Okay. Next, if D is there, B must be there. Strike of this one. DB, DB, DB. Yes. If A is there, E must be there. AE, AE, AE. If P is there, R must be there. Strike of this one. Now come to the remaining. Only one girl. That is also valid. If Q is there, Q and C cannot go with each other. So what is the answer? Option A is the correct answer. Ante. Next, if 3 members including C have to be boys, as another condition. Here, if 3 members including 3C have boys, C must be there. Another 2 members, we don't know who is this person, and agree S and P and E, while E refuses to do so. E and S cannot go with each other. Then the other members are 3 members, C compulsory. Okay, and what we require other members. Okay, if 3 boys, what are the remaining 3 girls or not? Already C is there. Already C is there. Remaining 2 members must be boys. AE, BD, EF, BD. That is a valid. If B is there, D must be there. Yes. 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 AE. If E is there, A must be there. Leave it. BDQ is highly impossible. Why? Because Q and C cannot go with each other. Next, AEQ, 2 members is there. Next, E and S cannot go with each other. So leave it. BDR, including C, that is also valid. Now D, if D is there, B is there, valid. A is there, E is there, and R, and what about P must be required. So cancel this one. Option A is the correct one. ఇక మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి అన్నెసరీ పాయింట్స్ ఏవైతే అవన్నీ తీసేస్తున్నాం, అన్ని ఫిల్టర్ చేసేస్తున్నాం. ఫిల్టర్ చేసి లాస్ట్కి ఏదైతే అదే ఆన్సర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తున్నాం. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, 7 instructors JK, L, M, and P and Q teach management courses at a premier institute in East India. Each instructor teaches it during exactly 1 term. First term, second term, and third term. First, second, and third term. K teaches during the third term. Okay, just note down. K teaches during the third term. L and M during same term. L and M during the same term. Q teaches during either first term or second term. Q is either first or second. Exactly twice as many instructed teaching during the period. During the third. Exactly twice as many instructions teach during the third term as during the first term. Total how many members are there? 7. That means if in the first term only one faculty is there, an instruction is there, what is the second term? 2 instructors. And what is the third term? 4 instructors. Why? Because every time twice. First term into 2, second term into 2, third term, total 7 members are there. Right? This is very, very important. Each and every point is important. And if you want to solve the question, this technique is very important. N and Q teach different terms. N and Q different. J and P teaching during the different term. J and P different. ఇక్కడ అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారంటే LM సేమ్ టర్మ్ అంటే LM నాట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్. ఇంకా ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ లో ఓన్లీ 1 పర్సన్ టీచ్ చేయాలి. సో LM బిలాంగ్స్ టు either సెకండ్ టర్మ్ ఆర్ థర్డ్ టర్మ్. అది గుర్తుంచుకోండి. దట్స్ ఇట్. Q టీచర్స్ డ్యూరింగ్ ద either ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ ఆర్ సెకండ్ టర్మ్. ఇక్కడ చూసారంటే ఇఫ్ Q టీచర్స్ ద సెకండ్ టర్మ్, LM మస్ట్ బి ఇన్ ద థర్డ్ టర్మ్ ఓన్లీ. ఎందుకంటే సెకండ్ టర్మ్ ఓన్లీ 2 మెంబర్స్ కాబట్టి. If Q teaches the first term, then LM must be either second term or third term. Okay, N and Q different term, J and P different term. Now, I am going to write down here first, second term, first, second, and third, 1, 2, 3 trainers, and this is equal to K. And next, LM go with each side, and Q either first or second. And what is the next one? N and Q, J and P. N and Q, J and P. అంటే డిఫరెంట్ టర్మ్స్. ఇంకేమైనా ఇచ్చాడా? అంతే. మొత్తం ఈ ఎంటైర్ డేటాని తీసుకొచ్చి మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఒక సింపుల్ ఫార్మాట్ రాసేసాం. ఇది ఇంపార్టెంట్. నా వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ హియర్? విచ్ ఆర్ ది ఫాలోయింగ్ కుడ్ బి అన్ యాక్యురేట్ మ్యాచింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ ఆఫ్ టర్మ్స్? J ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్. సపోజ్ J ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ అయితే, J ఫస్ట్ టర్మ్ అయితే LM ఎక్కడ అవ్వాలి? ఏదో సెకండ్ టర్మ్ ఆర్ థర్డ్ టర్మ్ అవ్వాలి. ఓకే, M థర్డ్ టర్మ్, N సెకండ్ టర్మ్. ఇక్కడ అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తారంటే సపోజ్ if J is in the first term, J is in the first term, what is the M? M is in the third term. Let us take. N is in the second term. Is it valid? If M is in the third term, L must be in the here 4 members kada. 1 to 4, not 1 to 3. ఏ ఒక్కటి మనం మిస్టేక్ చేసినా మొత్తం పజిల్ అంతా అవుట్ అండి. అది మాత్రం చాలా కేర్ఫుల్గా ఉండాలి. ఓకే, LM. M is in the third term. So LM must be there. N is in the second term. J first term, N second term. C. What about Q? Q must be in the fourth term only. Why? Because N and Q different terms are there. And J and P different terms are there. So P is in the either this only second term. And here not possible. Why? Because 4 members are over. So this is a valid or not? J is the first term. M is in the third term. If M is the third term, L must be in the third term. And N is in the second term. And P. Here N and Q second term. So first one is valid condition. That's it. మనకి ఫస్ట్ వచ్చేసింది ఈజీగా. అక్కడ ఏదైనా తేడా వస్తే మళ్ళీ మనం జాగ్రత్త చూసుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ చూసుకోండి. ఓకేనా? సో ఇక్కడ P కూడా ఎరేజ్ చేసేస్తాను. అంటే మనకి ఇదే డేటా కాబట్టి. Next one. Which are the following cannot be true? N teaches during the second term. If N is there, Q must be either first term or second term. Suppose Q is there, and what about the J? J must be in the second term, and P, L, M, is it valid or not? K, P, L, M valid, and J valid, all conditions satisfied. Q is in the first term, that is either first term or second term, that is a valid. So first one is a valid. What we required? Wrong. Okay, now go to this next one. M teaches the third term. First, second, third. Suppose M and K, L must be there. And suppose Q is there, and what about N? N must be here. And suppose J is there and P is there, that is also satisfied. L during the first term, this is very, very important. L teaches during the first term is a valid. No, why? Because first term must be only one person, and L and M must be go with each other. So which one is a cannot be true? L teaches during the first term, that is not at all true. Easy question there. Next one. I'm going to erase all the unnecessary stuff. Red color. ఇక మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తారు అన్ని కూడా జస్ట్ మన కండిషన్స్ జాగ్రత్తగా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నాం అంతే. కానీ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ పజిల్స్ అండి ఇవి మాత్రం. ఎందుకంటే ప్రెసెంట్ మీకు ఎక్కడ స్క్రూ చేయగలడంటే మామూలు పజిల్లో స్క్రూ చేయడం అంత కష్టమేం కాదు. ఇలాంటి చోట్ల మనకి స్క్రూ చేయగలడు. సో వాడికి కావాల్సింది అంటే ఫిల్టర్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి సో ఇలాంటి పజిల్స్ కంపల్సరీ మనం ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి. నెక్స్ట్, ఇఫ్ మోర్ instructor teach during the second term than the teaching during the first term, then which are the following instructors must teach during the second term? See, obviously first one member, second member 2 members మనకు తెలిసిందే. మోర్ instructor teaching during the second term అంటే ఓన్లీ 2 members ఉండాలి, అందుకని ఇంకేం లేదు. Teaching during the first. See, if more instructor teach during the second term than the teach during the first term, then which are the following instructor must teach during the second term? M ఉంటే L కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి. సపోజ్ ఫస్ట్, సెకండ్, థర్డ్, LM ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు అంటే ఇక్కడ Q తీసుకుంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమవ్వాలి? N. దట్స్ ఓకే. K already must be there. J and P. Is it valid? Not a valid. Q must be in the either first one or second one. ఇక్కడ రావడానికి ఛాన్స్ లేదు. సో M ఉంటే L కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి కాబట్టి this is not a valid. Just I want to erase this one. What is the next one? J. Then which are the following? See, if more in second term during the second term, then which are the functions must be teaching second term? Suppose J is there, Q must be here, or Q is there. Suppose Q is here, N must be here, and P must be here. K is there, LM, that is a valid. LM must be in the third one. LM must be in the third one. Q must be either first one or second one. Okay, and Q and N different, and P is different. Suppose Q is here, N must be here. This is also valid. Okay, so what happened? Option A is the correct answer. This is the conditional puzzles అండి. ఓకే, సో దీంతో మన పజిల్స్ పార్ట్ ఓవర్. ఇంకా 2 వీడియోస్ ఉంటాయి. అదేంటంటే ఆల్ఫాబెట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అండ్ లాజికల్ వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్. దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్, బట్ యూ నీడ్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్. ఆ ప్రాక్టీస్ కానీ లేకపోతే మాత్రం ఏమీ చేయలేరండి. ఓకే, నవ్ డేస్ కండిషనల్ పజిల్స్ మీద చాలా ఫోకస్ చేస్తున్నాడు, అది మాత్రం మీరు నేర్చుకోండి. ఓకే, ప్రాక్టీస్. ఆల్రెడీ నేను బుక్స్ ఏంటి కూడా నేను చెప్పాను కదా. Okay, that's all for today. We'll meet again in the next video. Thank you, one and all.